Hey guys, welcome back, Geminis. Hello, welcome back. Oh shit, I accidentally started the music. Hang on. I didn't actually accidentally start the music. If the lights go out, or the generator, the thing, whatever, it keeps turning off. It's too hot. And this is actually my third time starting your guys' reading. The second time was a hot mess, okay? There's just a lot going on, and I actually, I wasn't gonna say it, but I think you guys are under attack. That's not to fearmonger, it's not even a thing to like, but you guys are absolutely under attack. You guys just might want to make sure that you guys use your, put your protections up, sigils, sage, your home, you know, use your protection oils. Use your protection oils, because there was a lot just happened in a span of, the last 45 minutes that I've been trying to sit here and read, because that's how long it's been. A lot has happened. If the thing goes out again, my phone will still record, you just can't see my face. So if it does, I'm just gonna finish it, because I either get it done or I just don't, right? And I don't know if it's gonna continue doing that or what's going on, but yeah. So yeah, no, I had to get up and do some shit, because it was fucking with my house, with my animals, with everything. It just, no, with me badly. Like, I got really angry to a point where I was like, this is not my anger. And I was actually telling you guys in the other video that I've been really, like, just easily and I feel the energy gone now. I can actually, like, yeah. You guys are being attacked. Funnily enough, it might be by a Gemini. So I know you guys are Geminis, but this could be somebody that also has Gemini somewhere in their big three. Alright, Geminis, what do you need to know? Yeah, that energy's fucking gone, because I got really angry. All the anger I was feeling, all the fucking just, because no, it's been a few days, and I didn't understand what the fuck was happening, and my animals they have not let me sleep, because they've been on it. It's just been a lot, man. It's been a lot. And now that I realized what was happening, it all just started to, like, I started to get, like, angry, but, like, it directed to where it needed to go. No, I'm not fucking playing. Don't fucking play with me. Yo, we have another one of these that doesn't belong here. See, another thing that doesn't belong here. There's something there that doesn't belong there, and I feel like it was that energy. And yesterday it was in the other two readings, and I said the same thing. I said, this doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong here. There's something that doesn't belong there. It's an energy, it's a person, it's something that's fucking with you, okay? There's a lot of things going wrong in your house, things breaking, having issues with cars, like a lot of people fighting for no fucking reason. Like you're being energetically attacked, okay? And I can't even fucking, I have my Fantasia, which is my own Florida water that I make, because my daughter's allergic to sage. I just have to find where the fuck I packed it, because I'm still missing a thing of tarot cards, and I'm really heartbroken. If you guys understood, like, one of these cases has, like, at least 20 to 25 deck of cards, and the big one has like 60, and I'm missing a whole tray of tarot cards, and I don't know where the fuck it is. And it had other important shit in there, and I'm really fucking upset about it, because I don't know where it is. Although I did put, I'm making an Amazon wish list for my birthday, because I'm a Cancer, and I'm gonna post it on that shit. And I post a couple of cards I saw on there, but honestly, like, they're really good cards. I feel like are on Etsy. Yeah, my energy is so fucking different, guys. Like, if you saw before, if you guys are, this is not just me, okay? This is not just me. I feel like it's you guys need to know, okay? Courage, like having courage. Having the courage with 3, I feel like this is honestly having the courage to not give a fuck what's being thrown at you, and knowing that that shit can't bother you as long as you understand what's going on. Okay, look, you're calling your energy back. You're calling your energy back, and you're pulling it back from people. Not only are you calling it in, you're calling it back. Look, because this person is not calling it in from outside. This one is calling it out, up from the heavens, right? Almost like Thor does with his hammer. He calls it up to the heavens. He doesn't call it out from other people. He calls it out from the heavens. And I feel like you're using your gifts to see with your eyes wide shut, right? To understand what's going on. It might take you a minute, especially if you're not used to fucking when we are, you know, we believe ourselves to be muggles because we don't know. We didn't grow up with, you know, with your parents. We didn't grow up. We knew we were different, right? But we didn't know what we were. You're used to people assaulting you in the 3D. And even if you were assaulted in the 5D, you didn't know. You didn't know. You just went on with your life and you did what you had to do. Now that you're starting to understand the way things work, I feel like you're starting to realize that you're actually being more... there's more attacks on you in the 5D than there is in the 3D, and starting to recognize that energy. When you start to behave out of pocket, when you start to behave the way that you know is not the way you should be, hang on guys. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out my thing, an AC unit. Yeah, you guys are not only understanding where your power comes from. Your power comes from up above. It's a gift, right? It's a gift that you it was given to you. Were born with, but innately, right? But it was given to you. It is yours, and you are how do I say this? I feel like we innately have, a lot of people have certain gifts, and we are allowed to keep them and use them as long as we're not... I just don't feel like those gifts can really be taken away. They can be muted, they can be silenced, they can, you know what I mean? Like, they can be stopped. I don't feel, I'm not getting, like, it doesn't resonate with me that they can be taken away, especially when they're actually yours. When you, especially like, let's say if you're a light worker or an energy worker, you're a starseed and you come from a different planet, those gifts are your, like, your magic, like, you're born with those, they're your gifts, right? So sometimes you can't really take, like, it's like saying, oh, I'm going to take your arm, which, I mean, technically I guess you could. It's a lot to, it's not white or black there. There's Gray's area, like Gray's Anatomy. Deep quiet and meditation, and stillness. If you are not already, you need to meditate every single morning. And it's not a, I don't have time. It's not a, oh, I'm gonna be late. No, it's a, you need to meditate every morning, because it's almost like a normal job. You know, when you go into the office and you get your schedule of what you have to do, if you have clients, of what's gonna happen, you know, you have a set schedule. The universe is not only sending you almost like downloads of what's going on. I feel like you haven't really been meditating, and they were trying to warn you of what was happening and what's been going on, and you weren't connecting. And remember, when you meditate, God speaks to you. They're sending you your agenda. And if you had connected, let's say a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever, right, they would have been like, hey, you're not, something's going on, like, this is what's happening. At 9 o'clock you're going to be energetically attacked, right? That is, prayer is you speaking to God. Meditation is God speaking to you. If you are not meditating, if you are not connecting, you are not getting your everyday agenda, right? The schedule for every day. And so there's a need here to be meditating every single day and clear your energy at night. You start doing, look, the first time I did your reading, my throat chakra is so fucking closed up. It's wanting to do that thing again, but it's not as bad this time. But it is still bad. Look, the storyteller, yeah. The storyteller. Okay, let's go deeper. That's what he said. Alright. How, when, where, why, how. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. Alright. Happy 4th of July, by the way, guys. I don't celebrate holidays normally anymore. Like, I celebrate, but we celebrate properly. Like explaining what actually happened that day, what actually, you know, everything. So we still celebrate, but we celebrate, like I celebrate Thanksgiving, but I don't celebrate, you know, the Geo, what happened, right? We celebrate it differently, right? I'm gonna sneeze. I don't know what that first sneeze was. That was insane. Sorry if that was loud for you guys. Telling you. You guys got crow. You guys are being very spiritually protected, but that's also an omen. Whenever I see a crow, especially like in a scary movie, they make it seem like it's a bad thing. I believe crows are messengers, and they're letting you know, hey, you're in danger. You're not safe, and I feel like it's your ancestors coming in to say, listen, this is what's going on, right? There's also like memories, remembering, magical power. I'm telling you guys, a new event or happening, clever problem solving, observant omen. Okay, there you are trying to be warned about something. If it's not just this energy, I feel like it's this energy. I'm telling you, I had a mini battle in my bedroom, and I didn't realize that it's been going on for a couple days. I have Gemini in my rising. I feel like everything just kind of accumulated right to the beginning of your reading, because you guys, I needed to know exactly what was going on, right? So even if this isn't happening for me, I've been shown what is going to start happening, and how it's going to kind of accumulate. You guys need to, I have mirrors. You guys can see them right there. You can see my bookcase, but my bookcase is actually on this side, and I've been wanting to cover them for a week now, and I keep losing my cover, and I keep having dreams, and I feel they're coming from the mirrors. I know they're coming from the mirrors. I know they're coming from the mirrors, and I need to block those immediately, right? Also, I'm not one who likes to wake up in the middle of the night and see my fucking face when I've been sleeping. Like, bro, that's not it. Like, please, I have to cover this up. This is not cool. Like, they'd be fun for something else, but not for me waking up like looking all jacked up, right? Clarifying energy, uprooted. Yeah, radical break from the past. Shut up. I feel like there's been something that's actually been pulling you back and fighting you. And look, it doesn't want me to talk about this. It doesn't want me to talk about this. And your the reading that I did before, didn't finish it. It was about 10 minutes in. It had a little bit of this. It did not have the depth of what it's going into now. And then my electricity went out. My shit was falling. It is just a whole hot mess, okay? Interruption. What did I say? Interruption. Do you guys remember that scene from Bruce Almighty, when they're in the, like, it's mayhem and everything's going wrong, and he's doing the news, right? And they're like, the power grid went out, right? And he's like, no, it's not. And it would turn back on, right? He's like, no, you guys are gonna fuck up my first day at work. Like, I'm anchoring. This is my first day. But the energy was against him, because for him, everything he had done was selfish. And at a point, look, I'm getting fucking goose pimples. I'm getting goose pimples on my right side. So this might be a feminine energy. Everything he had done had been out of selfish motives. He had done all these things like to make his life better, right? He had taken on the role of God, and instead of helping people or doing, he fixed his own life, which at the end of the day, it isn't bad if you do things to help your own life to a certain extent. But when you're fucking up other people's lives and fucking up other people's timelines because you want to make your shit better, or destiny swap, that shit's not gonna work. That shit's not gonna work. That's just not gonna work. All right. I do feel though, like with makeover, displace, there's a forced change here. Like this person is gonna be displaced from everything that they have for what they're doing. But I feel like even you guys might be moving, and this is because you guys need to move, because the energy there, wherever it is, it might be that you're too close. It might be that that person has been in your home. Once you invite a person into your home that's toxic, that's like inviting a vampire in, and you only have to give them permission once, and then they're able to come in and fuck shit up even energetically. They don't need your permission anymore. You've already allowed them in once. And if you want to remove that, you have to either move or you have to set up blocks, right? But you're being uprooted. And I feel like this is a maker. This is something that it's almost like they're detangling your energy from this person, and they can feel it. So they're doing one last ditch effort to like attack you, to like see if they can fucking, I don't know what. Oh, let me attack them. So let's see if they'll come back. Bitch, when I tell you, you're lucky that you're not in front of me, because not only do you not make me want to come back to you, you make me want to. Let's clarify deep quiet. You're going to find the answers you need in the quiet, in the meditation. You're going to find the answers you need because you're going to get the answers you need. You're going to allow God to speak to you and give you those answers, right? The universe, whatever it is, right? A higher power. You're going to allow the answers to come in from source. And I feel like you haven't been connecting, and they're trying to tell you, hey, listen, watch out. This is about to happen. Have your wits about you. You're good. You're safe. But, you know, like, you're acting out of pocket, and it's because of this, right? Helm, steering clear. Yes. It's almost like you can avoid this shit because you can recognize it, and you can be like, nah, I'm good. I'm out. This isn't me. Let's move on, right? But I don't feel like it's a one-time thing. I do feel like, but you're going to have to continue, like, I heard for like a week or so, you're going to have to continue to be like, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Oh, let's check ourselves, right? In control. Yeah, you're charting your own course. You're living your own life now, and you're starting to do things that you've been needing to do for a really long time. I feel like you're starting to live again. You're starting to live. You're starting to live again, and it feels different, and it feels good, but it doesn't for other people, right? Or other energies, right? You're very determined, and right now you're so free. And there may be things that you need, there may be things that you want, but you're free. Like, you don't have strings, you don't have people telling you what to do, right? Right now what you're doing is you're building up your home again. And right, remember, home is home, right? You're building up your home again. But for some of you guys, I do feel like you are fixing up your home. You're making it comfortable. You're making it safe. You're making it so that, you know, no matter where you are, you could, dude, you could make anything just great, right? You can make your home, even wherever it is, however it looks, you can make it look nice. And you can make it comfortable for you and your family, right? Make sure you're not allowing things, Moon, allowing things to come in and fuck with the energy around the home, fuck with you guys, you know, if there's a lot of fighting, that kind of thing, right? There's a lot of stuff that's coming in that's actually good, though. You just need to make sure that you get over this little last patch. It's not going to be a last patch. The higher you grow, the more you're going to be attacked. But the more you understand, yo, I'm being a fucking see you next Tuesday today. And I don't understand why. Like, I was this yesterday. Oh, it's not my energy. It's not my energy. Let's cleanse, clean, cleanse, repeat. And apologize to whoever we have to, because we probably, like, we're rude to some people, right? But I do feel like things are just getting calm in your home, and it's almost like you're being very surrounded. I'm seeing energetic like crows, like they're warning you. You have alarm system, but they're spiritual. You could have alarm systems. I would suggest you get alarm systems and cameras, but you have very strong energetic alarm systems, okay? Like these are fucking powerful, and they've been trying to tell you, hey, 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 and you're not listening. So they're kind of like basically like, yeah, come on, come on. There is good things coming in, but I feel like that's also why you're being like there's an attack, because it's like I said, you're about to hit almost like, it's almost like you're about to reach that point where they can no longer fucking reach you. And this could be like you getting with someone new, right? Like you getting with a very powerful soulmate, you getting a new job, you getting recognized. Once that happens, they can no longer touch you, and you have now reached a level where you can continue to fight against them and they can't touch you, right? So they're doing that last grab to see if you'll fuck your own self up, right? That's what they're doing. And I'm getting like the dizzy readings. Like when I'm getting like, when I feel like I'm being pulled out of body. Yeah. All right. Let's clarify. Let's get you guys some guidance. I'm gonna leave it there though, but I'm gonna get you guys some guidance before you go. Listen, the nicer you make your home, your house and your home, sometimes you have to make an oasis in the desert, dude. Like I literally, when I saw where I was moving to, I started to cry, and then I added flowers, and then I added stars, and I've added like, it's getting there. It's getting there, right? Like you can make your home into feeling like a beautiful forest, right? Go with the flow. Yeah, just go with the flow. Go with the flow, and make sure you are, and every morning meditate. Every morning get your calendar from the universe, right? This was actually at the bottom, it came out again. Which justice is coming. See what I mean? You're getting justice, and they don't want you to get justice. And then at the bottom it says plant the seeds. I feel like you've already started to plant the seeds. They're saying plant more seeds. Why do we have to only have a certain amount of seeds? Why? Transformation and change, yeah. Do you see how many butterflies are here and cats are here? Yeah. Yes. Alright, Geminis, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.